Grind emojis in the chat. Oh my lord, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video. And that's right, folks, breaking news. As your boy Doody reported out yesterday, DSP has officially wage quit DSP Throwback, the channel. That's right. And that makes it 3 in a row. Our boy Phil wage quit. That's right. He wage quit 2 games. And now he's wage quitting a whole channel. Good God, Phil. Man. And of course, when any person is extremely successful like a DSP, you know, the first thing you automatically think of is shutting down channels. That's right. I mean, if a person is successful, I mean, the first thing they're gonna always do is they're gonna cut back production. That's right. That makes complete business sense. Now we know that's not true, folks, but apparently Phil just doesn't have enough time. It doesn't have enough effort. He's too busy. He's too popular with all of his interviews and all the content that he was going to be producing on his channels. Yeah, sure. Okay, Phil. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's not that at all. The main reason, of course, is Darziak, the perverted dragon, rage quit Phil. That's right. Wage quit him because we know he wasn't making any money off of editing or whatever. And he left. And I love Phil in this video, which is about 20 minutes long, where he sits and explains in regarded detail why he's wage quitting or trying to justify why he wage quit. Is of course the editing team. A portion of the editing team has quit. I'm guessing Phil is counting himself as part of the editing team, because the only 2 people were Darziak and himself. And as we know, Darziak decided it was time to go. There was no point in supporting this loser. I believe he's not even moderating anymore for Phil. And it looks like that may have happened. There was a fallout during the whole Level 666 podcast, where I think Darziak just got tired of Phil's bullshit and his nonsense. Not only did he lose Bloomkit, he also lost Darziak and a few other longtime supporters. All because of why? Because Phil can be honest with his viewers, and he had to lie, and of course he had to gaslight everyone, including his chat. That's right. But anyway, that's a different video altogether. What I want to focus on here, of course, is DSP Throwback and Phil's wage quitting the channel. The interesting thing, of course, is that he didn't fully wage quit it, like he didn't shut it down, which he should. No, of course not, because there's still a few stragglers out there that still give this man memberships. That's right. And you know, if you're ever a subscriber to a channel and maybe you don't watch all their content, but you like their channel, you might set your membership on auto renew. And we know that there are a handful of Phil Dents in there that have their membership set on auto renew. By the way, I don't think you should ever have your YouTube membership on auto renew. That's just me personally. If you like a channel, you should pay for the membership every month. That way, if there's a period of time where you don't watch the content, you're not paying for it. I think that's the only fair thing to do. And of course, if you do like a channel and just genuinely like to support them, that's fine. It's not a big deal. But in principle, I don't think you should set a membership to auto renew every month, because sometimes you just forget. And every month that transaction pops up on your bill and you say to yourself, oh, I need to cancel it. And then you get busy and you forget. And apparently that's what Phil's hoping for. He's hoping that a handful of those dents, like Slayer, Jade, whoever is paying for a membership, will continue supporting him. So here's Phil here in this video talking about why he's wage quitting Throwback, and we'll get into it some.
We've got all this stuff. So with all that happening, how on earth am I actually going to juggle retro reactinites? And the answer is, I'm not. I got too much going on right now. Okay, perhaps in the future, when things calm down and we're not juggling as many games, right? Then we could say, all right, let's bring back the retro react stuff. Or maybe for a while, instead of doing indie games, which we've actually very much enjoyed, right? We've really enjoyed doing these indie nights. Scale back on the indie stuff and then take those nights to actually go do retro react, right? Because I just can't do everything at once. It's just not possible. So let's see what happens, all right? But for now, I liked doing Throwback. I think it was a great channel. I want to say thanks to anyone who watched the videos, who contributed to the channel with super thanks, who actually attended the live streams and supported, and anyone who actually was a paid sub over there. That's really nice. But like I said, I'm making $40 a month on the channel. it's not worth the insane amount of work that was going into it at this point. The whole posterity project technically was completed last year, and we just kind of extended it. But at this point, it's not necessarily necessary, right? It's just kind of an optional thing. It's nice to be able to do it as a side project. Like I said, it's kind of like my passion project, but it's not anything that's really panning out to be anything too important at this point. So for now, DSP Throwback is on hiatus. Later this year, I am planning on doing Retro React. If at all you feel like it would be a good time to do it and you have an idea what should be the next playthrough we do for Retro React, let me know. We originally were thinking Fallout 3, but that was many months ago and maybe things have changed, okay? Powerhouse Gaming, as I just said, it's on hiatus. He says, will the current playthroughs be finished? It's on hiatus. There's no one to do it. The people who are working on it are gone. So there's no one to finish the playthroughs, no. Right now, it's completely frozen. It may resume in the future, but as of now, no, the work is frozen, and it may or may not ever continue. Okay? There you go.
All right, well, the interesting thing here that Phil didn't announce is that he's shutting down the channel, right? That would make the most sense. He would shut down the channel, or at the very least, he would shut off memberships, right, Phil? I mean, you said it yourself that you really haven't put anything out there in a couple months. So why are you continuously asking people to give you memberships? Now, before we say anything, let's definitely go back and check. Maybe Phil watched my video and decided that he had a change of heart and maybe he should shut off memberships. Let's see. Let's see if he shut off memberships. Let's look at his channel. Wow, look at that join. Wow, nope, he didn't. Look at that. He has a $3.99 here monthly membership, right? So he's still expecting $4 from people to give him money for a dead channel. A channel that he himself hasn't uploaded in, when was the last time he even uploaded anything? Wow. A month ago. He hasn't updated or he hasn't uploaded anything to the channel in over a month. And yet still asking people to be members. Really, Phil? How many? So if you're making $40 a month, Phil, that means you have about 10 paying members. So you're telling me that it's not worth this passion project of yours that you touted, that you said you didn't care about making money, that it was just a passion project? You're saying that it's not worth it? Those $40 aren't worth it? And of course, you're probably going to get more because there are going to be a couple idiots that didn't hear this announcement and think you're still doing Throwback, and will give you memberships, and we'll re-up a membership or whatever. And what happens when you decide to do a retro whatever game night stream or whatever, where you look back at one of your playthroughs? I'm assuming you're going to do it on Throwback. And if people give you memberships there, are you going to tell them, no, don't give me a membership because you're not really going to get any content from this channel? No, of course not. No. Why don't you just go ahead, Phil, and do the honorable thing, right? And why don't you just shut off memberships here? Really, Phil. If you're not giving anyone any content, you shouldn't be asking anyone for memberships. I mean, I think, I'll give you an example. I used to have a channel before, and I still have the channel, and it was monetized. I wasn't putting any content on it, and I shut off monetization because I wasn't putting any content on it. It's Time Go. It's Time Go was the second channel that I had that I was going to do some stuff with it. It didn't work out. I had monetization on it. I wasn't pumping any content on it, so I shut off monetization. That would be the most nice thing for you to do, Phil. Especially now that you have Kick, you still have DSP Reacts because you're not really doing much there because you're not doing the political. I'm pretty sure. Let's check DSP Reacts. I bet you DSP Reacts has memberships as well. Let's see. Yep, join. What? Look at that. And at that, he has, dude, he has, good Jesus, no one cares, Phil. He has a standard membership of $3.99, a submission membership of $5.99, a super membership of $9.99, and an ultra membership of $19.99 for something that he provides zero content for. What was the last time he did anything on this? Okay, he's giving you smart guys. He's giving you one video a week. That's what he's giving you. And at that, he's talking about potentially ending this when WrestleMania is over. So, again, Phil, you're charging for memberships for 2 dead channels that you provide zero content for, and you have the nerve to fucking want that kind of money, bro. You're pathetic, man. You're really greedy and pathetic. And I dude, you would earn my respect if you actually came on today's podcast and say, you know what, I thought about it, I'm going to shut off memberships on DSP Throwback. Because again, there's no reason to have that option available. The only reason you have it available is because you know that there's going to be some unwilling idiot or someone that's currently that re-ups their membership automatically. You just hope that that's more money that's going to come your way. And that's such a scummy tactic, bro. I've had people contacted me before because I have what's called an Iron Chef Sakai tier where you can get a spoon for $7.99. As soon as they get that spoon, I tell them cancel your membership because you're not going to get another spoon. Or if you want a down tier, that's fine. And it's just simply looking out for someone, because if you're going to ask someone for membership, you should give them some content. You should give them something. And Phil, you're not giving them shit. You're just taking their money. That's all you're doing. You're sitting back and saying, well, if they're willing to give me their money, then it's not, I did nothing wrong. Yeah, Phil, you may technically have done nothing wrong, but you're being scummy. And you're not looking out for the best interests of your community, and you're being scummy. That's flat out what it is, Phil. Anyway, let's hope Phil does the right thing for the first time, which he probably won't. He'll probably just, say, well, the Throwback channel may come back. Okay, if the Throwback channel comes back, then you can turn on memberships when you bring it back. But right now, you're asking for $4 for a channel that's dead. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.